Charles Kindle here. How are you doing? I am the author of the book Beauty and the Art of Storytelling. It's also available on Amazon and Kindle. Needs some editing first, but let's not talk about that. This is Tongsau class number 1. So if you are new to the martial arts, or if you have 50 years of experience in the martial arts, this class is intended to be a very first beginning. Now, what is martial art? The word martial comes from a Greek word, so it is not recommended to be studied by biblical authority, according to Jeremiah 10:2. Do not learn the ways of the nations. And the word heathen, or the rejecter of God, was actually used. So to really understand warfare, you should not understand it from the world's perspective, because they're all stabbing in the dark, and sometimes they're just getting it right. And if you knew what was right from the beginning, you would know why they are all right. So let's begin at the beginning. What is conflict? Conflict, number one, you must understand, first, must be resolved in you. So in order to be the greatest warrior, you must first be at the greatest peace. In Chinese, they say song in Tai Chi. At the greatest song level, peace. Shaolin means peace. It comes from the word shalom. In Suilum, or Silat, everything was delivered from a state of peace, not a state of anger and power. No, you must learn about anger, but don't intend to begin that way. That's what Ji is. The expression of anger in Tai Chi, right? Ji. It doesn't mean energy or a feeling. It means a direction, like the head of a snake. What's the head going for? It doesn't matter what this is doing, because these are what's important. And that's why Tai Chi is about the fingertips. You want to express your strength down to your fingertips. So when your enemy moves you, you can adjust him with your fingertips and be relaxed. And if you need to, engage the elbow, or engage the shoulder, or engage the center and the hips and the knees and the toes. I'm going to not use Chinese words that you might think I should be using while I teach you this art of Tongsau. Now, really what you should say is Shaolin, but Tongsau is my interpretation. Tongsau is actually the ancient word of karate before it came to Japan and was changed. So, first principle of Tong is do not move your stance. You cannot use footwork in the art of Shaolin to get you out of a conflict. So learn to use your body in this stance to a magical level. And the way you begin Tongsau training in true Shaolin form is to lift your arms. So many people have problems with function in their arms. So the first move in Tai Chi is to just raise your arms extended. And then you repeat it. And then if you keep moving, you would sink, roll around the shoulders, and sink into your waist to basically engage the hips. Now, what you're really doing in Tai Chi is trying to make your body fluid, like water. And water can be at different pressures, but you want the full jar of water to be at the same pressure, so when you move, things don't break because you have to overuse your hand. Like, it's actually my waist that's turning, not my hand. That's kind of what the secret is. But when you use more strength, you want to use more strength equally here. So it becomes a squeezing art of Ji. So the highest art of Ji, which is why you all come to me, is raising your arms like an eagle in flight. And then there are many white crane systems that teach this. All you have to do is stand post. And be song, be relaxed, be... Now most people, they'll do 10 seconds of this and their shoulders will be burning, you know, they can't, their fingers are tingling. But true Shaolin, first position is hands interlocked, if you can, and then raise the arms from the belly. So you'd stand here for maybe many months, just dealing with your knees and your toes and your instability in your legs. You know, you want to begin it as a post, not as a ooh, and then realize you're broken. You want to feel how the body works as one system, one point of desire. And Jackie Chan made this famous in a movie, and they translated it concubine. So you want to lift your head up as well. So this will deal with the stiffness in your neck. So it's really about the time you put in. So at first it might be, all I can do is this, if you're really in pain or so as a healing art, it comes back down, right? But as a fighting art, it goes up. So there is your definition of war. Resolution of conflict. So if you are fighting an invalid war because you're not resolving a conflict, then you're not actually fighting Shaolin. So now that becomes really complicated when it becomes, what if the guy is a boxer or he does this, and all I know is